For most of his career, Sam Heughan has been celebrated as approachable, gracious, and humble. His role as Jamie Fraser in Outlander won him not only critical acclaim but also a fiercely loyal global fanbase who admire his warmth both on and off screen. Yet as Sam steps into one of the greatest challenges of his career, playing the titular role in Shakespeare's Macbeth under the direction of Daniel Raggett, he finds himself battling a very different narrative. Rumors that he has become arrogant, distant, and difficult to work with. After years of building a reputation in television and film, Sam's decision to return to live theatre marks a bold and ambitious move. Macbeth is no ordinary production. It is one of Shakespeare's darkest and most demanding tragedies, requiring immense emotional range and relentless focus. Taking on the role of a man consumed by ambition and guilt is a milestone for any actor, but for Sam, it also comes with added weight. He is not just performing, he is proving. To critics, to audiences, and even to himself, this role is a chance to show that he can transcend Jamie Fraser and redefine himself as a serious stage actor. But with that opportunity comes intense scrutiny, and whispers began to circulate before rehearsals were even halfway complete. Reports surfaced claiming that Sam had grown aloof during rehearsals, keeping to himself between scenes, and allegedly projecting an air of superiority. Some unnamed sources suggested he wasn't as approachable as expected, while others implied his commitment to the role had created tension among cast members. In the world of theater gossip, such whispers spread quickly. Headlines appeared online. Is Sam Heughan too big for the stage? And Outlander star faces backlash over attitude in Macbeth rehearsals. For fans who know Sam as kind and down-to-earth, the rumors felt jarring, even uncharacteristic. But for others, they added fuel to the age-old narrative. Fame changes people, and perhaps success had gone to his head. The truth, of course, is far more complicated. Rehearsals for Macbeth are notoriously intense. Actors are expected to strip themselves raw, diving into the darkest corners of human emotion. Daniel Raggett, known for his innovative and demanding direction, pushes his cast to their limits. For Sam, stepping into Macbeth meant living inside a character consumed by paranoia, betrayal, and bloodlust. It is not hard to see how his deep concentration could be mistaken for arrogance. Staying in character between takes, withdrawing to focus, or rehearsing lines obsessively may read as aloofness to outsiders, but in the high-pressure world of Shakespearean theatre, it is often a necessity. Still, perception is powerful. And when an actor with Sam's level of fame shows even a hint of distance, it quickly becomes fodder for speculation. Part of the problem lies in the expectations placed on Sam. To millions of Outlander fans, he is Jamie Fraser, a romantic hero, endlessly approachable and endlessly kind. But Jamie Fraser does not walk into a rehearsal hall for Macbeth. Sam Heughan does, and Sam is an actor who must protect his craft, his concentration, and his ability to transform into a character so consumed by ambition that it destroys him. The dissonance between the fan image and the professional reality creates fertile ground for misunderstanding. What fans see as arrogance may simply be the discipline required to succeed in one of Shakespeare's most brutal roles. So why did the arrogance rumors catch on so quickly? The answer is simple. People love a scandal. A humble actor becoming too big for his boots is a narrative that sells. The press thrives on building up stars only to question their fall. And with Sam in such a high-profile position, returning to the stage after years of screen dominance, the timing was perfect for gossip to flourish. But those who have worked with Sam before consistently describe him as generous, collaborative, and respectful. Could one of television's most beloved actors really have changed so drastically? Or was something being misinterpreted in the shadows of a rehearsal room? As the speculation mounted, Sam Heughan finally decided to respond. In a recent interview, he addressed the rumors head-on, hitting back at the suggestion that he was arrogant and opening up about what was really happening behind the scenes of Macbeth. And in doing so, he revealed something far more interesting than arrogance: the truth about his relationships with the cast, the director, and the intense process of bringing Shakespeare's most haunted couple to life. When the arrogance rumors began spreading online, Sam Heughan could have ignored them. For much of his career, silence has been his shield. He rarely comments on personal gossip, letting headlines fade into the noise of the news cycle. But this time was different. With Macbeth set to mark a pivotal moment in his career, Sam refused to let misconceptions define his return to the stage. In a recent interview, Sam addressed the whispers directly. His voice was calm, but there was no mistaking the steel beneath his words. "I've heard the talk," he admitted. "But the idea that I'm arrogant or difficult couldn't be further from the truth. I take my work seriously, yes. I give it everything I have. And sometimes that focus can be misread. But arrogance? That's not who I am." It was the first time in months that Sam had spoken so candidly about how he was perceived. He made it clear that his intensity during rehearsals was about respect for Shakespeare's text, respect for the audience, and respect for the craft of acting. "When you're playing Macbeth, you owe it your full attention," he added. "The character demands it, but when rehearsal ends, I'm just Sam, and I'm incredibly proud to be part of a cast that feels like a family." One of the key relationships in this production is between Sam and actress Leah Williams, who plays Lady Macbeth. For weeks, rumors had speculated about tension between the leads, stories of cold interactions or clashing egos. Sam, however, painted a very different picture. "Working with Leah has been extraordinary," he said. "She's a powerhouse, incredibly intelligent, and she challenges me in the best possible way. We've built something on stage that's fierce and raw, but off stage, it's rooted in trust and collaboration." Far from strained, their relationship sounded like the cornerstone of the production. Sam emphasized that the demands of Macbeth, a marriage twisted by ambition, manipulation, and bloodshed, required both actors to support each other fully. "You can't dive into those depths without knowing someone has your back," he explained. And Leah absolutely does. Sam also spoke warmly of director Daniel Raggett, whose vision has shaped the tone of the production. Known for his innovative approach, Raggett pushes actors to go further, to strip away safety nets, to embrace vulnerability. "Daniel has been relentless, but in the best way," Sam admitted with a smile. "He doesn't let us settle for the easy choice. Every scene, every moment, he asks, 'What's really happening here?' It's exhausting, but it's exhilarating. He's built an environment where we can all take risks without fear of failure." Rather than confirming a fractured rehearsal room, Sam described one filled with mutual respect and artistic hunger. If there was intensity, it was born not from arrogance, but from ambition, the kind that belongs to the character of Macbeth, not to the actor playing him. Sam went on to highlight his camaraderie with the rest of the cast. From the ensemble players to seasoned veterans, he described a rehearsal process marked by late-night conversations, shared meals, and bursts of laughter that broke the tension of Shakespeare's darkest lines. "People forget how much joy there is in the work," he reflected. "Yes, it's intense. Yes, it's demanding. But between scenes, there's so much laughter. This cast supports each other in ways the audience will never see, but they'll feel it on stage." He made a point of praising younger actors in the company, noting their energy and fearlessness. "They remind me why we do this," he said. "Theater isn't about one person. It's about all of us telling this story together." Sam's words landed powerfully with fans. On social media, many rushed to his defense. "This is the Sam we know," one fan tweeted. "Focused, dedicated, but never arrogant." Others applauded his honesty, noting that his defense of his castmates showed exactly the opposite of arrogance. It showed humility and gratitude. The press, too, shifted its tone. Articles that once hinted at tension began instead to highlight Sam's professionalism. "Heughan sets record straight on Macbeth rumors," read one headline. Another praised him for bringing transparency to a notoriously secretive rehearsal process. But while Sam's rebuttal put many doubts to rest, it also raised a larger question. Why are stars like him so vulnerable to this type of rumor? The answer may lie in the very nature of fame. When an actor is adored for playing a romantic hero like Jamie Fraser, any deviation from that image feels like a betrayal. Fans expect warmth and approachability at all times, even when the actor is carrying the weight of a Shakespearean tragedy. Sam's comments served as a reminder that actors are human, with moods, stresses, and moments of deep focus that don't always translate into friendliness. It isn't arrogance, it's the reality of the craft. As rehearsals for Macbeth push closer to opening night, Sam's words have reshaped the narrative. No longer the arrogant star, he has reclaimed the image of the dedicated actor, determined to give his audience everything he has. And by revealing the truth about his cast relationships, he has shown not division, but unity. Yet the question remains: when the curtain finally rises, will the brilliance of his performance silence the doubters once and for all? Or will the whispers of arrogance linger, waiting for another chance to cast a shadow? One thing is certain: Sam Heughan is ready to let the work speak louder than any rumor ever could.